North Kakalaki, wanna be here? South Kakalaki, you here? Georgia, where wanna be? Florida, where wanna be? Okay, so we got all the Gullah Geechee Nation right here with we and all the rest of the 100 children were there from the rest of the United States around the world. We're so glad that the 100 children to join. We the first time we done had Gullah Geechee Family Day right here upon historic St. Helena Island, South Kakalaki, my home. I the Queen Quet head upon the body of the Gullah Geechee Nation. I so glad if I had 100 children, y'all ain't know. I ain't ready for shout the whole park, but I done do that for 100 get you this morning. I've been out till 8:30. Where y'all been? Okay, y'all better pull cover and thing like that. At the left, the Queen out jump among y'all there and it's your son and thing like that. So don't act up, yeah? One of the main things we want you to do, everybody with a shop right now, I need you to stretch out because we making one wide circle around this whole place right here. This ain't time for play. It's a spiritual time. We got people with camera and things. Y'all ain't gonna miss nothing. We gonna put them on Gullah Geechee Nation on Facebook or GullahGeechee.tv so you ain't gonna miss nothing. But don't stream nothing. We want her to be here in the spirit with all of we. So we ain't need that device coming in between who we be. You can live. We got the emergency services people here if you fall out because you ain't got your phone. They're right there. Now y'all stretch out in a wide circle, arm distance apart, because we want on the children to stay safe too. That's why we ask you for bringing masks, so that when we close up on one another, ain't nobody gonna left you sick. So all we ask on to have a little bit of manners right now, a little bit of respect, and get up out your chair and then get on your feet, get in the circle. If the elders, please put them somewhere back in the circle where they can be with everybody. Y'all come on this side too. Some of y'all can come in closer and they shared part right here and let the circle come from where me and Elder Carly be. And while y'all together, I want to welcome, we minister information, Elder Carly Town, but welcome the family right here to Gullah Geechee Family Day. Greetings everybody. How does it do today? Do well. Okay, well we're going to start this event today. This is the ceremonial part that we are going to do. We are going to make sure that we are all connected spiritually. And so I would like for you all to please stand as you're standing and stop. We have to stop the vendors. All the vendors, please come in the circle. It is important that we all be in the circle. Everybody has to be connected. So without any further ado, I would like to introduce to you, as you have heard earlier, Queen Quet, chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, Bowie. And before I be on a slave, I going be buried in my grave and going home to my God and be free. Y'all tighten up with your brothers back here. Fill in that circle, yeah? Fill them in. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be on a slave, I going be buried in my grave and going home to my God and be free. They'll be shouting. They'll be shouting, they'll be shouting over me. And I'll be and going home to my God and be free. Come on, children, say it louder than that. Get the rest of the children free. Say, oh, oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over we. There we go. And be. I gonna be. And where we going, children? Where we going? Let me do that one more time. Brothers, hold that bass down for me. Come on, y'all. Oh, freedom. Oh. Oh, yeah, y'all sound good. Oh. And be. I want to be. And ride home to my God and be free. Yes, sir. Praise God for that. When that children become here, back with them in a fight one another. Yelling and call that thing war, brother against brother. Yelling and call that thing civil war. We say we shoot been a start. We people be dead on. They don't look like aliens. The other rest of people be dead. We be dead. And we gonna fight for that day. That same Jubilee day. That when we say watch night and things like that. That we ancestors been a prayer for. Then watch night and things like that. Y'all think watch night new. There ain't no new thing tall. That thing been going on in the 1800s. They been a pray in the bush harbor. They been a pray in the prayer's house. They been a shout for this your day that we can stand here and say, we be Gullah Geechee, anointed people. We be Gullah Geechee, anointed people. We be Gullah Geechee, anointed people. We be free. We be free. We be free. Now, how many children you have when you say? So I got to help you out right now. You might have come into this circle that used the word nigger. When you left out this circle, you better not use them no more. Lest you use them now, hold on, one more part. Lest you use it appropriately. So I got throw them down like this here, because the word ain't an African word, the word ain't a Gullah Geechee word, that is a Bukwa word. So I have to give you the definition to be the Bukwa them with a cracking teeth and sand. The word nigger means lazy, shiftless individual, as defined by the Webster Dictionary. Lazy, shiftless. This is a shift. That's all a shift is. So somebody who shift less ain't gonna do that much. Individual. Did you hear race or ethnicity with that? So if you're using the word appropriately to define any person, not someone who is black, then go on and do that. If it's to define a person in the appropriate way. If you find them to be lazy, shiftless individuals, go on with that. But that's what you will have. Now for me, I don't hang around them kind of people and things like that. Tall. I is a walking girl. My mama right yonder, she still at work. Okay? So if y'all want to know what's wrong with me, you go ask her. She brought this your monster, yo. Because I know some of y'all call me a monster too. Because I don't take much. With no foolishness. Now, if you're all about freedom, I take it all. You're all about freedom, I take it all. But how about that foolishness? It time out on the foolishness. It time out on the lying and the storytelling about who we be. It's time for the lying and the storytelling on who black folks is. On who our ancestors been. They been evil, Mandinka, Malinke, Yoruba, Gullah, Geechee, Ubuntu. When I tell you for be on time, it could have been because that's when freedom coming. That could have been when the battle boat there to the creek for her to get in. And roll off the island with the plantation per day, and then get cross yonder to the other west end and call hummocks now. Forget with them what been here, the Yamasee, the Adisto, the Cree, the Kusabo, who been a fight back, who 100 children yet they now call them Seminole. Did y'all know the black Seminole are we? Did y'all know say the Muskogee are we? Well, you yet in that time, did y'all know the American are we? All around the world, they call you T, they call we different names. The same way we ancestors will have different names when they get you. And they get to the Caribbean. But they can't give you different names so you don't pull together. Because if you get the same name, and you can turn around. If your name, if somebody out your name Queen, and they say Queen, only we can turn around. And if another brother out your name Kwame, I say, see how he had jump up the snout? Okay, so if you had kept the one name, you would have known you the one people. Yes. See that? Yes. So when they broke them up in all these different things, and then rather was teeth your name and call you the N-word, that ain't your name. That ain't been we ancestors' name. Because there ain't nobody be going from their continent to somebody else's continent for teeth millions for carrying across the other people's island, and then to this continent if they've been lazy and shiftless. You ain't been no nigga, you ain't come from no nigga, don't act like a nigga. You got it now? So, I say all that before we get started with the libation, because look ya, if that is your name, for truth, if your mama named you that and you ain't changed them yet, it's a legal way you can change them. Come talk to me, we'll tell you how to get them off your birth certificate. But if your mama ain't named you that, don't let nobody call you that. Yeah. Don't answer to that. Right. Because it ain't about what they call you. It's about what her answer to will make the difference. So that's why some of y'all would there out here now say, I ain't gonna call her queen. You ain't have to call me queen, I still a queen. Don't think say the message ain't come back. Now the message been back to me. The message been back to me. But again, who teach you not to call an African woman queen? But your buckra. But y'all sit around and watch a princess get married on TV. Wow. How that work? And you was all right with calling her that. Princess, duchess, whatever she said. But when the elders say y'all got your aunt queen, y'all say, how it can be that? Because God says so. Yes, that's right. Because if God ever had me that, I would have done with stripping the title, I would have done dead. Because God knows plenty of people on trying to kill me. Literally. Much less the character assassination. And some of y'all out here today. I know y'all, because you come for check and see why to do it. Y'all come for check and see if I still living, but praise the Lord, I still righteous. Talk about it. Talk about it. So your reports of my demise have been false. And I'm so glad if I see family. Family that every time we do family day, you right there. When we've been Skeeter Beach, you been right there. When we had Juneteenth, Gullah Juneteenth, you been right there. When we've been a shelter together, all the way up at the vineyard, up there in the PD, you've been there. Wherever we be, down Florida, in Georgia, I see plenty face. And rather was said, Helena Island family, are you with me? That's what I'm talking about. I run into 100 children all week and y'all are telling me what time my program start like I ain't been know. I say, I know what time it starts. You will tell me you gonna be there? Okay. So y'all didn't know how blessed up this day y'all for me. And when we gather together, we gather the way we elders used to do. In the circle. And so if while 100 day in the circle, y'all see drone flying over we, they ain't the government this time, because they watch me too. They ain't of them this time. I asked them boys for do that one this time. Because I been want them for make sure we capture the circle of we united. Because people like to say black people don't stick together. They like to say we don't support one another. I want the story for stop going out like that. I want them to see who we be. That we got a beautiful, united circle of blessed up and anointed people. So anybody whose name is the N-word, please leave the circle. Please leave the circle before I start the libation. Because it's important what energy you got around you at all times. So if you feel that's who you be, please step out the circle. If you had some negativity on you, please shake them off. I want y'all to do something with me real quick, because I know we all been carrying a lot of weight for a year. Yeah. Some 100 children here first come out here for see me today. You just come for see people. Because you've been locking inside so much. Rather was for see your own people. But see some other Gullah Geechee. So what I want y'all to do, just wherever you standing, and some of the elders have a sit. Take in a deep breath with me right quick. Breathe out the toxins. Breathe in another deep one. Breathe out the toxins. One more time. God, thank you for this your day. Thank you for every family with dear. Thank you that 100 and bless up every soul with dear and the one was crying on the way. Give traveling mercy. God, this your day. You know, say, 101 week. If the children were called by 100 name, will humble itself. Seek on a face. Pray. Cry out. Yeah, and 100 with a yelly we and heal the land. So this your day, we to cry out together. For 100 heal this your land from Jacksonville, North Kakalaki, and Jacksonville, Florida, and 30 to 35 miles inland. We pray right now, God, that you heal the Gullah Geechee nation. Loose your love, loose your unity, loose your healing, loose your abundance. Oh, God, bind the sickness, bind the coronavirus, bind the negativity, bind the drug selling, bind the drug use, bind the selling the family property, bind all the negativity that even somebody that think in their mind but kill somebody else. Bind their spirit and loose your unity, anointing, blessing, healing, uplifting spirits, Lord. You know, say, wherever I bind them, yeah, you bind up yonder. You know, say, if you loose ya, you loose up yonder. And they loose up yonder and can rain down upon we. God, we pray, rain down upon we united today. That bless up the whole of the Gullah Geechee family. For every family with there represent, bless up from the root of the tree to the leaf, to the fruit, for the generation for come. Give them back in line. Give them the strength for stand. Let truth be in the mouth. Now I'm not have no doubt. 100 there with we all the time. And 100 on the night we who we be. That we be Gullah Geechee, anointed people. This your dear God. We want to take a moment of silence for Ronald Goodwine, who they call the mayor of this your park. Thank you, God, for his spirit being right here with we at this hour. Ashe. We take a moment of silence for all the family members who will cross over into the realm of the ancestor due to the coronavirus. Ashe. Thank God for all the elders and ancestors who been a think, but we who had the mother with. But Noah said, going left our land, and it said we've been the heirs. Said left with our heirs property. Let me take a moment of silence. Ashe. And now, anytime we gather together, we had a libation ceremony. We not pour water dry long soap. It's what we do for honor. Then what come for we. For sure I'm saying, remember who he been? And say we know who he be. So this your day. We pour for the ancestors. Who we had the mother with. Her fight for freedom for we. Where they been? They're in Stoner Rebellion. Where they been with Denmark Vesey, what have been in the civil rights movement. We pour and we say, our share. This shall be for them children, we're in the Black Seminole, and children have been in Muskogee, and children have been American. Like go on, yonder, left this your land, take his stand, when they fight for what we right, and been a human right. For them be who we be, for them to be free. We pour and we say, our share.
Our share.
But that children was still the whole upon the land. Going north. Catch your people when everyone did it. They will come home. And the elders say, go on, you get your lesson. Get the learning. What you learn? We are home. Ask me. And do what I'm going to tell them to do. We pour and we say, our share.
Our share.
For that children. Oh, Lord. God bless them. With eyes for see. Hands for yet. And the elders are trying to keep. And learn of who it be. So that the next children will come in time. Then I know that here we got to Geechee and we pour and we sit. Our share. Now call out all the ancestors. Well, learn who wanna be. Learn on a positive thing. Them the one we call the sacred ancestor. Not just dead people. Sacred ancestor. Them who learn on the good thing. Cast not making. We pour for Captain Cripply Greed. It's the Luke Small. We say our share.
Share.
Salmon Butchie. Bateau Boat Maker. Our share.
Our share.
Call out your ancestors, Sheila. Our share.
Inyasa Hene.
Our share.
Kobalasi.
Our share. September 4th, our share. Let me go. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share, Lord Chaplain. Our share, Moses Goodwin. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Tato. Our share. Gullah Jack. Our share. 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 Reverend Willis T. Goodwin. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. Mary Holmes. Our share. Our share.
Ronald Goodwin again.
Our share. Rita Holmes. Our share. Henry Holmes. Our share. Our share. Robert Smalls. Our share. Our share. Our share. Our share. For all the ancestors. For them we don't remember tall. But who in a fight crossed the Middle Passage? For all the ancestors who blood, sweat, tears, born, dead, this your land. Really what's in that thing? We call the Middle Passage. For all the children in the motherland. Especially them who did it, do Panama Fest in Ghana, this your day. For all the family of part African diaspora. They're going on fighting for all of you. But remember, we African man and know who we be. This your day, we take a moment of silence. Ashe, 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 and let the church say, Amen. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over we. And before I be on a slave, I want to be buried in my grave. Okay, children. Before y'all take y'all seat, we're going to take a family photo. Let me see. I will make sure all the 100 children know who they shall be running around. Because some of y'all get your list. These ain't the government people that normally be spying on the queen, okay? That a Marsh and that a Tim. So y'all see that two buckle man that run around y'all? Y'all don't jump on me, huh? Y'all know who he is. Because I know how some of y'all be about me. So y'all see them, don't jump on me, huh? They all right, okay? And so they can make sure that we can see, we got camera going from the ground, and we can have camera going over we head. So I tell them for the first time, we can make our story. We can make history, because we can have a family picture of who the family be, and Gullah Geechee Famlee did, looking up to the sky, giving God thanks. So whenever he ready, I gonna come down in the center right there, and Elder Carly tell him get right there in the sun, and that way we can look up and say hi to the pretty camera and the birdie flying around. Now y'all ever see a drone up close? Y'all ever had one fly close fly on her? I said all they did was study a skeeter and make that skeeter carry camera around. Ain't it? They only done. That thing not a big old skeeter, I think like that sound like a skeeter at all. That thing been flying by me, I said, great God, what is? Then I said, oh, that is camera. They been glad I ain't been had that Bengal spray on me. Cause I ain't like nothing bugs and things to fly around. Y'all gotta be careful. Spider and things to blow up people, to kill up people, all kind of things. We can't have things just to fly around. And they studied me enough on the ground. I need them to fly over my head too. Awesome. I want to bring up here now some folks who made them all the way down the creek. Our representative, Anita Collins, our Wisdom Circle Council Elder Emeritus member, Dr. Mayor Jamal Teray, a dead clean, who tried for say, he ain't got family on Hilton Head, but we got to check in DNA. We ain't know. The rest of y'all can sit down in the shade. Go ahead and chill, family. We want them to come on up and bring some word of greeting from the family, what they crossed the other side, the creek yonder, and things like that. And don't study Mayor Jamal Teray if he start talking crazy, y'all. We still a prayer for him. We still a prayer for him.
Greetings, family. Greetings, family. I bring you greetings from Brunswick, Georgia. And where I live, it is also known as the Golden Isles of Georgia. So if you've ever heard of Brunswick, Georgia, St. Simon's Island, Jekyll Island, all of that is a part of one county. And as Queen Quet has already said, we be one people. Enjoy your family day. We have all week to celebrate Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week. So please, be proud, celebrate Dr. Teray.
Voisé Nase, family too. And I'm Jamal Teray. What was going on? We had something happening in Savannah. There's a show called The Watchdogs. And so I was on the Watchdog show and we were discussing land, talking about community, the loss of land and community. Because there's an issue that we have here, and as I told them on the show, that issue is not just with regards to when we look at Savannah, but I say that it's Charleston, it is St. Helena, it is Beaufort County, south of the Broad River, north of the Broad River. It is Amelia Island, it is Jacksonville, it is St. Augustine. That is our issue, and guess what? But it's around the entire world. When you go to Africa, guess what? Waterfront property is no longer owned by us. So when we compartmentalize that we think it's just us where we are, you are absolutely mistaken and insane. Our story is one story. And so what we have to understand, we come together collectively to look out for one another. And so yes, my roots are Savannah and Hilton Head, both sides of the water, South Carolina and Georgia. And you go down to Squire Pope, my people right there. You go Marshall, my people right there. That when you say that drone is like a mosquito, like a cheetah, no, it ain't like a cheetah hawk, a dragonfly, mosquito hawk. Guess what? We like dragonflies. That's our story. Or if it's not like a dragonfly, then it's like a lightning bug. Some of y'all call them fireflies. And why are fireflies important to us and dragonflies important to us? Because they let us know our environments are not polluted. We are not polluted people. We are a land people and a water people, and we make sure there is no pollution in your mind, your heart, and your soul. And when we say, Vaze not say, family too, that means the neighbor is your family too. No matter where we are one family. We come together as one. So that's why we run all over. We was in Bluffton on Thursday. We at Geechee Famlee. That's our museum in Riceboro, Georgia on yesterday. We on St. Helena here. And then I guess we got to be there. We got to go. Can I go and say Brunswick? We're going to be in Brunswick tomorrow. We want all of y'all to be there. If you can't be there, then be there in spirit and at least check us out on Facebook and just spread the word. People had asked me the last question when I walked over there. They said, what's the last thing that we need to tell people about making some changes in Savannah, about stopping SCAD and other places from gentrifying our communities? Because it's tied to a property called the Weeping Time. And some of y'all don't realize that that is the largest sale of Africans in the entire United States. 1859 occurs in Savannah, Georgia. 400 some odd Africans are sold, ripped away from the soil right here. And so right now you have city officials, you have the Salvation Army, and all of them are now advocating for a property to be, a homeless shelter to be put in that property right there. Well, we say that is a World Heritage area right there. See, this is the deal. When you don't know your story, you don't have any appreciation. You don't value the jewels that you have. Oh, the jewels that you have? The jewels that you got right now is the land that is your birthright. The land that you have is your birthright. So when some of you are insane and you're losing your mind, that you got a family member say, we don't want that property owned by grandmama. We don't want that property owned by granddaddy. We don't want that property owned by Bride Joe. We don't want that property no more because we in New York. We in Boston. We in Los Angeles. Guess what? You are selling out your birthright. So if you are a Christian, you can't come to me and tell me nothing about you understand the tenets of Christianity because you never give your birthright. If you are a Muslim, you know you've been told you get your share of the dunya. That is, you get your share of this world right here. If you are Kemetic, you are supposed to get your part of all the world right here. If you are a traditional believer, you are told to be about Egwe Pele, good conduct, good character, and good speech. And your good conduct is for you to hold on to your land. And you don't hold on to your land, you give up the birthright, not just for yourself, but for the next generations. So again, the power for us is to understand we hold on to our land and our waterways. And we come together to fight this struggle. So that's why when Queen Quest said, come here, Jamal, because she heard me go and do a video where I said some of the most ignorant black people in the entire United States are on Hilton Head Island because they're selling property, even today, waterfront property. But some of the most ignorant black folks in this country are right here north of the Broad River because we still selling property. We want to incorporate St. Helena, not even understand it. When you incorporate, that gives the door to be open for them now to take your property. See, that's why she wanted me here. They know that I spit the fire. I spit the fire of truth because see, guess what? Truth can go into fire and it never burns. So what I'm saying, you can't burn this right here. But it's up to you to not pay attention to it. And so again, we say to you, the Uku Chukwu, the Uku Ware, that is the children of God and the people who love God. We say to you, hold on to your land, hold on to one another, because that's how we excel when we come together as one. Peace and blessings. But Savannah and Hilton Head are the capital of
We actually are leaving. They are actually seceding out of the Union of the Gullah Geechee Nation. That's what he came to announce today. Bye, y'all. Bye. Now, so
Mama say too hot to vex my nerves.
that's right. Don't vex my nerve up here, because I don't tell on the children. I want to hear them all these trees will get switched to the needle. Okay. So now, let me speak this way, because I know some of you have long since given it. Oh, well, here we go. Florida is made it up the creek yonder. We representative from Florida D. Yeah, how on the be, Sister Glenda Simmons-Jenkins. Y'all give them a round of applause.
Peace and blessings, family. God, I want you to know I thank you. I thank you for bringing me to St. Helena. Because you don't know what I had to overcome to be here today. But I am thankful to greet you all in the name of my Lord and Savior. And to let you know that you got people down in Florida who don't really know they belong to you. So y'all better come and get we and let we know We be Gullah Geechee anointed people too.
Mm-hmm.
They done forgot about grandmama and them and great-granddaddy and them. And they need to be reminded that their roots are right here in this soil. This soil of South Carolina, the soil of Georgia, the soil of North Carolina, and right on down to Florida. So it gives me great joy to be here, to greet you, Queen, to greet you, Brother Kwame, to say that by God's grace, we are here to stand with we family and to say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. In the mighty name of my Savior and of the Most High, we will stand together. We will fight the good fight of faith. And we will do that which we've been called to do. Let us.
And now, all the way down the other land, down in Florida Lake Land, we got the champ, the golden child. The last time and the first time we saw each other face to face was at Gullah Geechee Famlee Day at American Beach. And this sister came up, and I'm in my car trying to change clothes in my car. And she's like, but Queen. I'm like, no. And I'm rushing to the car. And but Queen. I'm like, no. I've been, wait, hold up, no. I get to the car. She gets to the window. I'm like, what, I got a stalker? I said, sis, I'm changing clothes. Oh, sorry. Right? But she stood guard just like that, about a block off. And as soon as I stepped out, she saw me with a suitcase. She said, Queen, you need something? I said, yeah, these brothers were supposed to come back and get this. They ain't move it yet. She said, I got you. She picked a suitcase full of books up, put it on her shoulder. I said, I need her around me. Never did I know at that moment that that was truly our story and history in the making. That we were going to have a female boxer that says, I'm native Gullah Geechee. And when I go and rap, I don't want to represent the USA. I want to represent the Gullah Geechee Nation. So when she said, we need sponsorship, I said, we got you. She said, Queen, I'm getting my new uniform. It's going to be black and gold. I said, because that's who we beat. Black, gold, Gullah Geechee, anointed people. And I said, what's your name? She said, the Golden Child. And all she has done is shine from her first bout in the ring. She was a little down on that first bout. I said, you still got it, you still a champ. What you talking about? Take that as a sparring match, you know? She said, all right. Next fight I see, she knocked the chick out, KO. I was like, well, go. I said, see, that's why I roll with people like her, right? Mama said, knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. When you say, don't talk about it, be about it, you will see the champ online, working out, exercising, running up sand dunes, got ropes like we playing double dutch, working it out. Fellas over there on the other end of the rope talking about, and she looking like, what's the matter? Come on. I don't watch her do it, y'all. So when she said she was still boxing in the midst of COVID, I started praying for her, praying over her, praying. Keep her healthy, keep her safe, let her win. And I couldn't believe it when she tagged me. I did believe it when she tagged me. And she had the belt as a world champ. Y'all give it up for my girl, the Golden Child. Now she don't like to talk a lot, but you want to say something to the people?
I'm very, very happy and blessed to have made it. We came all the way from Central Florida, and we started this morning, but we went ahead and was able and blessed enough to make it. And just for more information, this is my first entry belt into getting into titles, so this is the international. But we still made history as being one of the first females to fight for this title belt in Mexico, in Tijuana, Mexico. And I'd also like to give a shout out and thank you to Lady Rams. That's my trainer. She was #1. She retired #1 in boxing in the heavyweight. And I believe she's #2 now. But
All right.
We have 2 champs in the house.
Two chairs. Yours.
But I'm inspired by you, and I thank you so much. And hey, sister.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you. With this belt and her picture with, if y'all didn't have, she didn't have the mask on, she has one of the most beautiful electric smiles in the world. But here it is, that then I saw CJ Cummings from Beaufort had qualified to go to the Olympics. Let's give it up for CJ, one of my cousins. Appreciate that young man. Then, here came the tweets. Here came the Facebook messages. Sister Raven out of Choctaw, she qualified for the Olympics. And then, even though they didn't win this one, but they did go ahead and they won the NBA. Come on, y'all. Give it up for Brother Chris Middleton, who's from Choctaw, too. So that's why we had to play the song. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. You see what I'm saying? Yes. So, y'all, we got to celebrate who we be, even when other people ain't to celebrate we. And plenty of people done gone down in history that a Gullah Geechee and Hunter children ain't for us know. Because back at yonder, people been sharing for say they been one of we. Now we got people a story say that a we and they know they ain't another we. Okay? So the one who truly Gullah Geechee, we got to hold on to who we be. And we got to celebrate when ain't nobody else to celebrate with we. Because just like when the hurricane come, that joker box up everything, bag up everything, lock up everything and run. They said, Queen, quick, where you gonna be? I say, home. On the island? On the island. They said, but in a hurricane, what you do? I said, we pray and we stay. Because God got me. Before they had Weather Channel, their elders be there and they make them true. So I believe in the same God they believe in too. And so I pray and I stay, because guess what? If all that we run left the Gullah Geechee Nation, them jokers gonna lock up the bridge so we don't get back home. Because they want this land that bad. People want to move you, so they'll tell you your land ain't of no value. But guess what they also had said? There was no value to you. They said if we been to throw, we crack them down like this here, any that the three. If we been to crack your teeth like this here and thing like that, and tell we said we been cracking back in the day. They're gonna put people in the slow class. They used to literally beat you to tell you to stop speaking that way. Now these same people want to exploit our language by saying they're teaching it at universities. How you going to teach something you don't even know? Because a language is more than individual words. It is about context. It is about ideology. It is about the cosmology of a people. Do not let people dissect us. They dissected the folks in Mount Pleasant to the point where they gave them a statue of hands holding a basket and no body and no face. So, yeah, okay. And so you can't let the folks come here and separate we. So let me say 2 things for y'all today. Geechee, ain't no I in Geechee in for the we. Geechee is G-E-E-C-H-E-E. And when we do Gullah Geechee, we never put a space in the middle of it. Now, let me tell you why. Let me see if the cycle going right out, because I don't want nobody to say they ain't hear what I say. If I don't live beyond the day, Dr. Teray can come up here and witness for me, Elder Town can witness for me, Elder Lisa right here can witness for me, Representative Glenda Simmons-Jenkins, Representative Anita Collins. I'm the person that put the words Gullah Geechee together. I put them together with a slash to mean no separation. Because it was socio-anthropologists that were trying to convince the world Gullahs were in South Carolina, Geechees were in Georgia. Gullahs were in South Carolina on the island. Everybody else on the mainland been Geechee. Any way to divide us. So we do not do Gullah space Geechee. It became political. And these people took a vote in front of our faces and said, we are going to forever write Gullah space Geechee to ensure people were not connected to the Gullah Geechee Nation. That's what they did. They did a vote in Florida at a meeting. We sat right there. So when y'all see that space, ain't no we. Ain't no space between we, tall, because we know who we be. That's why the center of the only flag the Gullah Geechee Nation has has human bodies intertwined. It's right there, hanging there, big and bold. Those are our ancestors represented, rooted in the soil of the sea islands. The blue is for indigo, and the water will bring we, and the water will go and take we back. The gold is for the fact that we are called black gold, richness, and the Carolina gold. The green is for the land. And that's why all of you who came out here today, you came because you've taken a stand on this Gullah Geechee Saving the Land caravan. Whether it's the weeping time, whether it's the Gullah Geechee burial areas, whether it's St. Helena Island, it's Georgetown, it's Sandy Island, it's the Neck, it's the Height, it's Brunswick, it's back to Green, it's any place where we be. From Jacksonville, North Kakalaki to Jacksonville, Florida, we got to have unity. Ain't gonna be no killing by words or bullets or knives or drugs. Ain't gonna be no more dying. We gonna live. Because we be Gullah Geechee anointed people. And we gonna live together righteously and upright. We gonna stand for one another. Whether I'm in your face like me and Cuz right now, or whether my back is turned. You should be just like me and the champ. I ain't got to worry about turning my back on her, because I know she got my back. And if at any point she need to lean on me, she know I got hers. That's what we do, because that's who we be, inextricably tied together into this land and on this sea. So y'all can go and tell anybody, yeah, Queen Quet had an attitude. I keep one. It's just a matter of degrees. Which kind? A good attitude or a bad attitude? I keep one. Now, I like to have a good time, but sometimes you got to tell folks what it is. It's family day. We family, right? Family need to have some meeting sometime. These other people meeting every day. Why? Because I meet with some of them. From the federal government down to the local government, they're meeting about we. They're meeting about what to do. And a lot of museumization is planned to get pictures of you and your oral history and your DNA, but they ain't planning to keep you on your land. So if you're going to do that, you better stand with all of we who fighting for you for true. So I thank the family from Sierra Leone that came today. I thank the family from Barbados that came today. I thank the family from Jamaica that came today. That all came over to say, we here too. We be one family. Because like Dr. Therese said, the same thing going on in them islands as going on here. So even what little bit they got, they share with we, and vice versa. So we do this here thing. So those who gave donations today, I want to announce it because a lot of people were coming over asking. If you want to donate to the Gullah Geechee Land and Legacy Fund, and you got Cash App, it's $ Gullah Geechee Nation. $ Gullah Geechee Nation. If you go on GoFundMe, it's Gullah Geechee Land and Legacy Fund, and you see a whole video with me there talking about the lawsuits we're fighting. Right now, we're fighting for Bay Point. We're fighting for Defusky Island. We're fighting against plutonium mining in South Carolina, which would poison the Savannah riverbed and do nothing but create nuclear armaments. And people get cancer around those locations. I'm missing one. Oh, and I'm fighting for the burial areas. We're fighting for the weeping time. Weeping time and the burial areas haven't yet gone to court. The other ones, I'm literally in court against these people right now. The Gullah Geechee Fishing Association, the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition are parties along with Gullah Geechee families to make sure that what we do, all we do is what? Win. All we do is what?
Win.
All we do is what?
Win.
There we go. All we do is win. And we're going to win again. Because God bless we with this your land. For 100 children, you have to stand. And we're going to have to stand united. We don't do this for your entertainment. If anything, it's for edutainment 100 children. All day I've been wanting to get up and cut a rug, but y'all been coming over spending so much money, I couldn't get up and get my one jokey. But I could get my jokey if I in this park tonight by myself. I could get mine. No, y'all ain't gonna take up the whole of family day and I don't get me some dancing in y'all. No. But I'm so glad that all the 100 children came. I just had to give a shout out to all the folks, because for people to fly here, travel here, drive here, I want you to know I love you. We appreciate you so much because you didn't have to do it. And we truly are praying for you to travel back safely, but know that we're going to have an even bigger and better Gullah Geechee Family Day 2022. That's what we're going to do. And champ, as you go around the world, know that we go with you. Know that the whole family is right there in the ring. Or we right on, not in the ring, because then they're going to disqualify you, right? Because they're going to say that's a gang thing, so nah, we ain't going to do it like that. So what we're going to do, know that we outside the ring cheering. We right there. We right there. We right there. We right there. So we know you're strong enough, you're trained enough, you took some punches, but you're ready for the world. That used to be one of my favorite singing groups. So definitely, Golden Child, you're rich, you're blessed, you're anointed, and we love you. Give it up for the Golden Child one more time. Select the Kwame Shah, come down. No matter what, got money on soldiers in the army, we are soldiers. In the army, we are soldiers. In the army, see, some of y'all ain't ready. That's why y'all can't sing that. Soldiers, come on. In the army, we are soldiers. In the army, we got to fight, although we got to fight. We gotta hold up the blood-stained banner. We gotta hold it up until we die. We are soldiers. In the army, we got to fight, although we have to fight. We got to hold up the blood-stained banner. We got to hold it up until we die. Well, my mother was a soldier. And before I be on a slave, I going be buried in my grave and going home to my God and be free. They'll be shouting, they'll be shouting,